Right. Some couple may say financial budgets doesn't really work for them. You probably have tried to put your partner into budgeting with you, but it seems not to have worked. Maybe they give different excuses, like it's too boring. After all, we know how much we're earning, we know how much we're spending, we know how much we're saving. So why do we have to document it?
Sometimes because they feel the debt is huge.
Ooh.
So it's like a coping mechanism.
Yes.
No, don't bother.
Yes.
Let's just pretend it's not there.
Looking at it probably creates a lot of stress. So they rather just look away from it. But what exactly is a financial budget? It's a plan. A plan that takes you from point A to point B. A plan that incorporates how much you earn, how much you plan to earn, how much you're saving, how much you plan to save, what are the expenses, and what you plan to do in terms of what are the things you want to eliminate, for example. So that's a plan. Some people say within a specific point in time. I think that's good because a plan has to be time bound, make it effective and compelling. So if these are the different benefits of having a financial plan, so why won't people do it? We're going to share some things with you. Number one is that it helps to minimize conflicts.
And that's a big one.
Very big one. Yeah. Why is this important? So looking at it from the point of view that usually in a marriage, you have two personalities, sometimes more, sometimes less, but usually two personalities. So one person may be a spender, the other person may be a saver. A saver wants to see the money just pile up, just look at it, give them a sense of security. The spender is looking like, why are we saving all this money and not enjoying life? Life is to be enjoyed. Let me buy this, let me buy that. And sometimes they don't communicate with each other. And so that can create financial conflicts. But when they sit down and create a budget, agree on the financial priorities, agree on the financial targets, and people follow these targets, definitely it's going to minimize conflict.
I think another one would be that it reduces stress and improves our well-being as spouses.
Yes.
So because we're not worrying so much, we can see it. There's a plan. Plans give hope. So we know that we're working towards something. Even if we have this big debt to take care of, there is a plan. There's a way out of it.
Absolutely.
So it relieves you. And we often would say, a stressed couple is really an intimate couple. We're talking about financial intimacy.
The next point which follows up from this is that helps to create a form of bonding. Because in the process of creating a plan, in the process of doing all this, you have to be vulnerable with each other. I have to be vulnerable with my spending, I have to be vulnerable with my target, I have to be vulnerable with whatever it is. In that process of being vulnerable, you are able to bond. Right? Because you have to be vulnerable about your aspirations, what are you aiming at, what are your insecurities. That creates a form of bond if properly managed. So you see, financial budgeting is not just for the sake of it. It gives you this opportunity to be able to create a bond with your partner.
Okay, I also think that it's an opportunity for us to support each other.
Yes.
Okay, because with the numbers on the table before us, we're able to know, okay, where do we channel more resources? What do we forgo for now? So we're looking into our lives, which is the essence of us being a couple, really. We're looking into our lives and looking at how, okay, if it's, you probably want to embark on a venture, then we would realize, oh, okay, we need to channel more resources into this. And it just works out well. Another
key point into this is that you can support your partner's career. For example, you can see that, okay, you are making money here. I think you ask for a raise. I think you can do a side hustle. I think you can do this. I think you can do that. You can be a coach for your partner. Because sometimes our partner cannot see their blind spot. That's the role we are going to play. When you support each other, they feel that you are a part of their own success.
We hope these will help you, and you set out today to just go ahead and budget. Just do it. Just start today.
Just do it.
We remain Chidi Akunna
and Victor Akunna.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye for now.